Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this Chaos Zero Nightmare video. So for this Chaos Zero Nightmare video, we're gonna talk about everything we know about Narja so far. But before we begin, just a disclaimer, today's video will be a speculative video where we break down whatever we know about Narja from various sources and then discuss about our speculation for her. And before we start, another thing to note, yesterday, for those of you guys who watched my video, I would like to apologize that I mentioned or I predicted Narja's class to be Justice, but apparently we actually went through this page before when Chizuru was released. So in this official Chaos Zero Nightmare page that we are talking about right here, Narja as well as Chizuru, they were sort of teased on the official page, right? So the class of the unit, they are not shown, but we are able to see the affinity of the unit. So for Chizuru, it was the purple background, which confirms that she's the Void unit. And so far, every other unit has the correct colored background for their affinity. So for Narja's case, we have the card art, we have the card name, but more importantly, we have the yellow background, which means that Narja highly likely is most probably going to be an instinct unit. So that's with regards to the affinity of Narja. Okay, so this is for those of you guys who saw my video yesterday and you think that, hey, she might be a Justice, and then you start farming for the potential stuff. So that's just an apology for that. So on this page, we have Narja. So she's officially confirmed in terms of the card design, I guess. Like, card designs are mostly going to be what was shown here, but the naming as well as the cost of the card and obviously the abilities, they're still subjected to change. So that's for Narja. Okay, so before we start the next part, disclaimer, the next part, there will be mainly leaks as well as certain infos about Narja on the net. So they are highly speculative. Please take it with a pinch of salt, but it would be fun to speculate how Narja will be like and how she will fit with the upcoming season changes. So starting off, we have this story playable card with Narja as a companion you can summon. So when you summon her, you deal 2 tenacity damage to all enemies while activating 2 cards with the highest cost in hand. So this is a story playable card where we're able to summon Narja to fight side by side us. And on top of that, just a few months back, there's actually this leak from all the Stardust leaks with regards to Narja. So as you guys can see right here, Narja is an instinct unit and also a controller unit, which makes her a support. So based off these 2 info, there could be a potential that she's a controller based unit that behaves like Selena. So maybe another Sereno partner. So that's number 1. Number 2, we have the 2 potential partners for Narja. So one is, I think this is called Ganya or Gaia, and then this is Election. So Election is actually showcased in the official page as well as the last unit. So on this page, she's indicated as a partner. But on the leaks page, she actually had a few card designs right here, which indicates that she could potentially be a combatant unit previously, turn support unit, I guess. So that's one thing, okay? And then we have Gaia right here. So it's a Gaia or Gaja, can't remember the exact name. But for this part, as you guys can see, we have some story for her. So she's actually searching for Narja, which is a test subject from the same lab as her. So in this case, the passive ability increases defense of the assigned combatants with the ability to buff up counter attack when an attack card of a cost of 2 or more is used. So that's for the passive portion. Ego skill deals fixed damage with the ability to gain shield. So this is a very Vanguard-like card. And what this means is, if this is really Ganja's partner, if this is really Narja's partner, then there could be potential that, Narja may be a Vanguard. So if we combine that with the potential Tower of Spirals upcoming content, wanting more emphasis on survival and counter attack, I do believe that Narja being a Vanguard is a potential idea as well, just to fit into the direction of the new contents in general. So that's with regards to the few info that we have so far. So yep, that's pretty much it for this video. Just a fun session of whatever leaks as well as speculations we have for this unit. As usual, I'll do a before you commit to dive into the first impressions of Narja once we have the confirmed details of her skills breakdown. If not, feel free to share your own predictions, your own outlook, as well as maybe your own leaks for Narja in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!